Hello everyone, it's me again, Andrew. Haven't been on for a little while again. Normal story, not very well. So I've been using the Avon Reversalist Infinite Effects Night Cream. I've been using that for about 10 weeks now. Really impressed with how it's going. Haven't put anything on today, just had my shower and everything, and my skin still feels really good. Just loving how it feels. Like the fact that it's slightly different each time because you swap over from one to the other. So yeah, that was the main thing I wanted to share. Just doing my morning routine. Not very well, as you can see. Getting it everywhere. So what I'm using here is the Avon Reversalist Day Cream, which complete renewal Reversalist Day Cream. It's one of their standard ones. Really good value for money. Lasts me ages, as does the night cream as well. Actually, with the night cream, just while we're on that, they're selling it this time around. It's the beginning of their new year at Avon, and they're doing it for $19.95 per pack, which is the lowest it's ever been. So if you're interested, you can head over to my Avon store, which is avon.uk.com/store/Gemdan. That's GEMDAN. Okay, just thought I'd get that one in. Okay, I've also been using still the Be Restored 3D eye cream that I got from Superdrug. Again, I'm really happy with it. I haven't been able to use it every day because of my illness, but it's definitely, as you can see, me being insomniac, haven't slept very well, but my eyes don't look too bad considering. Okay, so just rub that on there. Now sometimes it stings. The first time I used it, tried to hide it from the camera, but it really burnt. Thought I'd done something wrong. Since then, it's an occasional sting, but you can really feel it working, and it gives me really good results. I think that was about £10. I got it for £5 on special sale. Sorry, that's Ruby just hitting things, our dog. It's suitable for vegetarians and vegans, so that's always good. So yeah, that's on Superdrug. I will be getting some more. I might try, when it runs out, something different, so you can see what different things I use. Right. So yeah, on with my regime. I'm going to be using today... Oh, wrong way. Okay, the True Colour Cream to Powder Foundation. I don't use this every time, just occasionally. Actually, I'm not going to use it just yet, because I always use first my colour correcting pearls. Sorry, that was rubbish, I just flashed it. Colour correcting pearls from Avon. I now keep my brush for them completely separate. As you may have seen, I made a huge mistake. There they are, my lovely pearls. Made a huge mistake and used this other Kabuki brush, which I then used for bronzer. As you can see, it's very dark. Okay, that was white at one point. And unfortunately, the bronzer came off the Kabuki brush onto my lovely pearls and stopped them from working, so I'm now keeping them absolutely separate. Never the twain shall meet. I use these most days. Sometimes that's all I use. Sometimes I will use foundation as well. But these you can use as much or as little as you like. It's important to make sure that none of the balls are sticking in the brush, because as you can see, they do. I've had a few sometimes fall off unexpectedly and roll underneath me, and I did crush one the other day in the seat of my trousers, so it looked like I'd had an accident of some sort, which my partner Dan found absolutely hilarious. Fortunately it happened at home and not while we're out, so it wasn't too embarrassing, but I'm sharing it with you all now, so it's extremely embarrassing, so there you go. Okay, so what the colour correcting pearls do is they just even out blemishes in the skin. You can see the blemish sticks that you can get now and then. It's like having all of those all at once. They may not work as well as targeted stuff, but these leave a lovely shimmer over the skin, and it just makes the skin look more even. With the night and day cream regime that I'm using, it's obviously getting better all the time. I was always happy with how I looked, but I'm absolutely amazed at what the difference is now that I've started using moisturiser. Wish I'd started earlier, but there you go, I'm a man, I'm an idiot. What can you do? Apart from slap me. But there you go. So, I think that's enough of those now. You can also put them on over the top of foundation. If I do that, I just lightly dust, I don't brush it in, because obviously I don't want to get anything on my precious pearls. There's one stuck in there, there we go. Problem when they stick as well, they tend to ride really far up the kabuki brush, so you've got to be careful. But also, when you take them out, you have to knock the top of the brush. It's the best way to do it. Quite often, some of the powder that's accumulated on the brush will then fall down. Just remember, they are pressed powder, put under very high pressure to turn them into these pearls. Right. That will do for now. Oh, sorry, I'm just looking because I can't see very well. Sorry for that, looked like I was about to headbutt the camera. Okay. Now, cream to powder foundation. This comes in a lovely case. As you can see, it's got a little compact. Okay, it's got the cream to powder bit there, and also underneath you've got the little sponge. Now, I found the best way to apply this is to make the sponge damp, which I've already done. Wring it out as much as you can so it's just slightly damp, and just get a little bit and just lightly, very lightly go over bits of the face. Okay, now I don't like the porcelain look on myself personally, so I try and use very little and eke it out as much as I can. That is probably enough for now. I will just do a bit more around my eyes. Just to try and soften the look of those bags. Now you can get targeted concealers. I've seen them in the Avon books, and I've seen them in shops. But I don't have any at the moment. I'm quite happy. I will wash that out now. So I'm quite happy doing it this way. I know it's a bit of a faff, but as I say, I'm happy in my own little world. Okay, so also another new bit that I've got. Lovely. Can't see if it brush roll. Now Avon do these bargain packs for about £7 or £8. There's a green, blue and a red one. And I thought I'd better see what sort of things you get inside them. and I'd heard some scare stories that you get absolutely rubbish in them. Obviously it is random stuff, it's luck of the draw, and it's not always the current stock. However, in there I got the brush roll, I got a box with mascara, a glimmer stick and eyeshadow, and I got a face cream from Natural range, and I got an iPhone 6 case. So it's 5 items in there. I can't remember if that's all 5. But yeah, I was really pleasantly surprised. I will be quite possibly buying them again as a little Secret Santa thing. And then, if it turns out bad, you can say, well, I didn't have a clue. Pack sealed, it's not my fault. I spent the money. I thought it was something good. But the £7 box, I think it is, the blue one I got, there's 5 items in there, worth £30 on brochure prices or more. When I looked, I got a lot more money's worth. So I was really, really impressed with that. So I will be buying again and going people's presents to bulk out the presents. Make it look like you spent a lot more than you have. So if you get a chance to go on the shop, have a look at those. If you're struggling to find something for somebody, then I would recommend giving that a go. Or if you like to do fun presents as well, that's again a bit of a, I don't have a clue. That's just, don't blame me type thing if it goes wrong. And if it goes right, you claim all the honour and glory, of course. Like, oh, I knew there's always good stuff in there. So, as you can tell, I like to be sneaky. Okay, so I put my foundation on. And now I'm just very gently tapping the powder onto my face, trying not to get any foundation. There goes one of the pearls. So, got to be careful lifting up the brush because they do tend to stick on there and then fall out at the worst possible moment. Okay. So that's just about done. So I'm quite happy with how I'm looking. Very good. Okay. I'm here. Go on to my nails. Now this I'm wearing here is the Avon True Colour Nail Wear Pro Plus. Okay, nail and animal. This is one of their new ones. It's called Crackling Cobalt. It's got a shimmer. It's not always easy to see. We can just about see some of the sparkle inside there. It's a very, very restrained one, sparkle-wise. Okay, it looks black here, but it's a really, really deep greeny blue, quite as real. And then to be sneaky, what I've done is I've used the Avon Nail Expert's Gold Strength Base Coat. It's got real flecks of gold in there. I've used that as a top coat, so in the sun these just light up with loads of different colours. There's golds and there's reds and blues and all sorts of glitter. Absolutely love it. I'll be trying that as a top coat on other things as well in the future. Right, so I think that's about it for today. Okay, thanks for watching and I will see you again soon. Bye.